Good day everyone. This is Lisa Sokjin's channel. Today's video, let's talk about the introversion of Jin, Suga and Jungkook, of BTS. Maybe many of you knows that these three are introverts, but do you know what types of introverts are they? There are 4 types of introverts. Social introvert, thinking introvert, anxious introvert, and restrained introvert. What is introvert? Introvert is a person who is energized by spending time alone. They think deeply and they feel more comfortable focusing on their inner thoughts and ideas, rather than what's happening externally. They enjoy spending time with just 1 or 2 people, rather than large groups or crowds. I can say that introverts are amazing like Jin, Suga, and Jungkook. So now let's talk about them, and what types of introverts they are. Let's talk about Jin first. Some people thinks Jin is an extrovert. But he's not. He's actually introvert. Even he always jokes around and we always see him smile or laugh. I can still see his deep thoughts and pain inside his heart when he said that he wants to make ARMY happy, so that he don't like to share his sadness and his true feelings. In his song, Abyss, we will know what's he really want us to know, and what he really feels. But now that we know that he's an introvert, then what type of introvert is he? I only want to share my own opinion about this. Based on my observation, Jin is a social introvert. Social introvert is a classic type of introvert. They like small groups and quiet settings over crowds. They don't feel anxious in social setting, but they feel emotionally drained if they stay out for too long. They want to go home immediately after a large gatherings and want to be alone to recharge their energy. We know that Jin has many close friends and like to hanging out with them. He can be quiet, talkative and easygoing at times, especially with his close friends and family. But in the soup, we saw that he needs some quiet time and seek solitude, and he can enjoy to be alone. He even shouted that he wants to go home. But still, he has a good and lovely personality. He taking care of other members. His confidence is overflowing. But when he gets shy, his ears are getting red that makes him more cute and handsome. Also, he is the most private about his personal life that makes me really curious. Second is Suga. Some people thinks that Suga is a cold and savage person, but I think they only misunderstand him. He's also an introvert that prefer to be more private about his feelings, but I know he is a caring and a loving person. He looks like that he doesn't care, but actually he cares a lot. Tough in the outside, but very soft in the inside. And what type of introvert is he? For me, I think he is a restrained introvert. Restrained introverts prefer to think before they speak. They're unlikely to feel energized the moment they wake up. Rather, they need to take their time to warm up, gather their thoughts and observe before they can speak or act. They often unemotional, move at a slower, quiet, may have grounded energy and often steadfast. We often see Suga as a calm person, often unemotional and looks like the unbothered king. He tends to be more reserved and can have his guards up around others until he get to know them. He can be a bit slow-moving, but that's the way he can function. He gets flustered when someone shows affection to him, but I think he really appreciates it, and he wants to be loved. He maybe doesn't good at expressing his feelings and affection, but he is so thoughtful, fun-loving and passionate. Last but not the least, is Jungkook. This adorable youngest member of BTS doesn't really like being front and center of attention. He's shy, but he can be playful at the same time. He's also a quiet person and can't express his emotions very well. But still, he's so cute and amazing. And what type of introvert is he? I admit, I had a hard time to figure out of what type of introvert is Jungkook. This is only based on my observation. But I think he's a thinking introvert. Thinking introverts usually don't get overwhelmed by big groups of people. They often stay in their lovely bubble and don't notice anything around. They will often pause to think before offering a response to a question. They are super self-aware. They can spend hours being lost in their thoughts, playing with their imagination or analyzing everything around them. I noticed that Jungkook often deep in his thoughts, always pensive and introspective. I'm not really sure about what I observed to him, so please help me and write in the comment if he's a thinking introvert, or anxious introvert, or maybe mix of all four types. I can say that Jungkook is good at everything, competitive and really likes to learn new things. Love teasing his youngs, and members love him so much. And what is anxious introvert? Anxious introverts purposely isolate themselves to avoid the social spotlight, especially the unfamiliar ones. Often quiet and may appear on edge or nervous. They have to slowly try to make themselves feel at least a bit comfortable in social groups. When you hear the word introvert, you might think of someone who's shy, or quiet, and prefers to be alone. But introverts are more than that. Introversion is a personality type, while shyness is an emotion. Even an extrovert can be shy. Introverts love nature, music, books, movies, pets and etc. Introverts can be lazy and procrastinating, but once they set their mind on something, they will give their best. They are highly sensitive, most likely to depressed easily, but can bounce back stronger. They are independent, curious and self-motivated. Introverts are also attractive, caring, honest and sincere, that makes them beautiful inside and out. What do you think about this? Just tell me what's your opinion, cause I'm not a real expert. So please leave a comment and correct me if I said something wrong or I made some mistakes. But whether they are introverts or extroverts, BTS still amazing. That makes me really happy. They treat each others as a family, and still, they are the real worldwide superstars forever.